Who are you?
Who you really are.
So, good morning again. Is it? He asks himself. Every day he wakes up, a discomforting realization slowly starts to kick in. He feels a strong desire to be somewhere else, accompanied by a strong compulsion to stay as well. He looks at the mirror, feels this numb sensation, as if he don't know the person who he is looking at, as if he's searching for someone who's not there. He feels the discomfort. He immediately feels the hesitation to shy away. On some days, when he is able to look at himself, he gets lost in these thoughts about the idea of himself. At work, he encounters people bragging about how they have worked in the same place for 30 years and how happy they claim to be. He finds nothing interesting about that. He wonders if that was what they really wanted. Matter of fact, it scares him, being stuck for so long for things that he never wished for. He self reflects his achievements and his aspirations. Are these mine? If not, then what is that I'm seeking, he thinks. Day by day, he is being exhausted with this constant battle of him with his growing self. This keeps him awake at night some days. It's not that he was entirely unaware of himself, rather, at some point along the way, he felt compelled to suppress what he was or what he wanted. He recalls, as a child, he was free to be inconvenient, arrogant, selfish. He screamed when he needed to. He could cry when he wanted to. He could be picky about food openly. Love someone when he felt so. Be humble, feel and express anything truly, not because somebody expected it. But as he experienced adulthood, different entities were introduced to him: responsibility, validation, attention, expectation. He geared his personality in every opportunity he could get to be liked by his friends, teachers, girlfriend, bosses, and even strangers. He made such efforts to become that perfect adult, he lost the child within. He is now slowly realizing that he has practiced the art of deceiving himself for so long. Anything that is not a lie scares him. Sometimes he wonders about that kid, the sharp, the bright kid, so mature and so full of life, who eventually turned out to be a disappointment, at least for the people who perceived him in a certain way. He wonders what would have happened to him. Maybe he understood he was more than the perception of others. Maybe he finally understood that his identity was his own to decide, and was even brave enough to be okay, to be not okay, in the eyes of others. Maybe he was conscious enough to save himself from the mask of conformity. Perhaps he became entangled in the weight of expectation from those with him once he shared the sense of belonging. After a long silence, he talks to himself. Is this what it means to be an adult? Chasing things that does not count, doing things that makes no sense at all. He wonders if anyone ever at some point felt the same way before.